Have you ever wondered about the power that music holds over us? Why it can move us to tears or make us feel invincible? Music, a universal language, transcends geographical boundaries, cultural differences, and races. It's a fascinating phenomenon that has existed since the dawn of civilization itself. Regardless of where we come from, our hearts beat to the same rhythm, our souls stir to the same melodies. In every corner of the world, from the bustling cities to the most remote villages, music is a common thread that weaves us together. But what is it about music that can elicit such strong emotions? Why can a simple melody tug at our heartstrings, or an upbeat rhythm make us feel like we can conquer the world? It's more than just notes strung together. It's a powerful force that can sway our moods, stir our thoughts, and even shape our behaviors. From lullabies that soothe newborns to sleep, to anthems that unite nations, music is a fundamental part of our lives. It's there in our happiest moments, like weddings and birthdays, and it's there in our most challenging times, offering comfort and solace. It's an emotional catalyst, a memory trigger, and a medium for self-expression. But the power of music goes beyond just the emotional realm. Over the centuries, scholars, researchers, and scientists alike have delved into the exploration of music's influence on the human psyche. From its impact on memory and cognitive development to its role in physical performance, the science behind music is as fascinating as it is complex. So, as we embark on this journey together, we'll delve into the depths of melodies, rhythms, and harmonies. We'll explore the science and psychology behind why a certain song can make your heart race, or why a particular melody can transport you back in time. As we delve deeper, prepare to be amazed by the profound influence music has on our minds and bodies. The power of music is immense, and its ability to touch us, to move us, and to shape us is something truly magical. So, let's tune in and turn up the volume on this fascinating exploration of the power of music. Music has a unique link to our emotions, and research has found that it can be used as an extremely effective stress management tool. Dive deep into the world of melodies and rhythms, and you'll discover that it's a realm of emotions. Music isn't just sounds strung together, it's a universal language that speaks directly to our feelings. Have you ever wondered why a minor key can make a song sound sad, or why a fast-paced beat gets your heart racing? That's the power of music at work. Studies have shown that music can induce emotional reactions, and even physical responses. When we listen to a piece of music, our brains release dopamine, a neurotransmitter that's linked to feelings of pleasure and happiness. This is why that favorite song of yours makes you feel so good every time you hear it. Music doesn't just make us feel happy though, it can stir up a whole range of emotions, from sadness to excitement, from fear to tranquility. It's like a key that can unlock our emotional states, allowing us to experience feelings that may be hard to access otherwise. But the influence of music goes beyond our emotions. It can also affect our bodies. Ever noticed how your heartbeat can sync with the rhythm of a song? That's not a coincidence, but a physiological response to the beats and rhythms we hear. Music's emotional and physical impacts are so profound that it has been used in therapy for centuries. From helping people with anxiety and depression, to aiding in the recovery of stroke patients, the therapeutic power of music is well documented. It's not just about feeling good, it's about promoting health and well-being. Music is also an incredibly effective stress management tool. Whether it's through listening to calming tunes to unwind after a long day, or using upbeat songs to boost your mood, music can help us navigate the ups and downs of life. It's like a sonic stress reliever that's always at our disposal. So the next time you're feeling stressed, remember that a little bit of music might be just what you need. Music can also bring back vivid memories, but how does it do this? Let's dive into the fascinating relationship between music and memory. Many of us have experienced that moment when we hear a particular song and are instantly transported back to a specific time and place. But why does this happen? It's all about the power of music and its remarkable ability to trigger our memories. Studies have found that music, especially pieces with personal significance, can evoke incredibly strong memories. This is because our brains link the emotional swell of music to specific events in our lives. We don't just remember the melody, we remember where we were, who we were with, and how we felt. But this connection goes deeper. Music isn't just a memory trigger, it's a memory enhancer. Research has shown that learning information with musical cues can improve recall. You might remember this from your school days. How many of you learned the alphabet or the multiplication tables with a catchy tune? This is because melodies and rhythms create patterns that our brains find easier to remember. And now, let's talk about the therapeutic power of music. It's been found that music can help patients with memory-related diseases, such as Alzheimer's. In some cases, a familiar song can help patients recall personal memories that they otherwise couldn't access. This is because music can stimulate parts of the brain that are last to be affected by such diseases, allowing patients to reconnect with their past selves. In one study, Alzheimer's patients who listened to music showed significant improvements in memory recall and cognitive function. This discovery has led to the development of music therapy, a therapeutic approach that uses music interventions to accomplish individualized goals within a therapeutic relationship. So, the next time you hear a familiar tune and are swept up in a wave of nostalgia, remember this. It's not just an emotional response. It's your brain connecting the powerful emotions evoked by music to your long-term memory. It seems that our brains are hardwired to connect music with long-term memory. Can listening to Mozart really make you smarter? Let's investigate. The Mozart effect, a term coined in the early 90s, is a phenomenon suggesting that listening to Mozart's music can increase your intelligence, even if temporarily. This theory was born from a study where college students demonstrated improved spatial reasoning skills after listening to Mozart's music. But is it really that simple? Can we just put on some classical music and become the next Einstein? Well, it's not quite that straightforward. Some researchers argue that the so-called Mozart effect might be less about the music itself, and more about the mood it elicits. A relaxed, enjoyable state could potentially enhance cognitive processes, making us smarter. In other words, it might not be Mozart specifically, but any music that you find pleasing. Now, let's not forget about the opposing views. Other studies have failed to replicate the results of the original Mozart effect experiment. Some argue that any improvements in cognitive performance could be attributed to the participants' increased arousal and improved mood, rather than the music itself. Moreover, a comprehensive review of 20 studies found no reliable evidence to support the Mozart effect. The researchers concluded that, at best, listening to Mozart might have a small short-term effect on spatial temporal abilities, but it doesn't increase general intelligence. Beyond Mozart, other research suggests that engaging with music in a more active way, such as learning to play an instrument, could have a more substantial impact on cognitive abilities. This could be because playing an instrument requires a range of skills, including fine motor skills, memory, attention, and creativity. So, while the Mozart effect is a fascinating concept, it's not a magic bullet for boosting intelligence. However, it does highlight the intriguing relationship between music and our brains. Whether it's Mozart, jazz, rock, or pop, music appears to have a unique ability to engage our minds, stimulate our emotions, and perhaps even enhance certain cognitive processes. While the jury is still out on the Mozart effect, it's clear that music has some intriguing effects on our brains. Ever noticed how the right track can give you an extra push during a workout? Indeed, music is a secret weapon for many athletes, gym goers, and anyone looking to boost their physical performance. Let's dive into how this works. The science of it is fascinating. It's all about the tempo. Fast-paced music, particularly with a strong beat, can stimulate the brain and ultimately the body, leading to enhanced performance. It's like having an internal metronome that paces your movements, helping you maintain a steady speed, reduce your energy output, and train more efficiently. Research has shown that music can increase endurance by up to 15%, allowing you to push past what you thought were your limits. Imagine running an extra mile or lifting heavier weights, all because of the power of a song. But it's not just about speed and endurance. Music also plays a significant role in motivation. Think about it. When you're in the middle of a tough workout and your favorite upbeat song comes on, doesn't it feel like you've been given a shot of adrenaline? That's because music can trigger the release of dopamine in our brains, the same chemical that's associated with feelings of pleasure, excitement, and reward. And let's not forget about the power of distraction. Listening to music can divert our minds from the physical exertion of a workout, making us less aware of our effort, and potentially reducing the feeling of fatigue. It's a clever trick, but one that works surprisingly well. So whether you're a professional athlete, or just someone who wants to get the most out of their workout, consider the impact of your playlist. Experiment with different tempos and genres. You might just find that the right music can be the key to unlocking your full physical potential. And remember, music is not just for our ears. It's a tool that, when used correctly, can stimulate our brains and bodies, leading to remarkable results in our physical performance. So, the next time you hit the gym, don't forget your headphones. We've come a long way in our exploration of the power of music. It's been a captivating journey, hasn't it? A journey through the vast landscape of melodies, harmonies, and rhythms, and the way they intertwine with our hearts, minds, and bodies. Let's take a moment to revisit our journey. We started by diving into the profound connection between music and emotions. We discovered how a simple melody can send a shiver down our spine, how a familiar tune can bring a smile to our face, and how a powerful anthem can stir up a wellspring of courage and determination within us. Then, we ventured into the realm of memory, exploring how music can act as a time machine, transporting us back to a specific moment, a particular place, or even a certain person. We learned that our brains are wired to associate music with memories, and how this can be harnessed in therapies to help people with conditions like Alzheimer's. Our journey continued as we looked at the link between music and intelligence. We saw how engaging with music can stimulate our cognitive abilities, enhance our learning, and even boost our IQ. We found out that music isn't just a form of entertainment, but a powerful tool for brain development and intellectual growth. And finally, we delved into the world of physical performance. We observed how the right beat can drive us to push our boundaries, how an uplifting tune can energize us during a workout, and how a rhythmic melody can help us maintain pace during a run. In a nutshell, we've discovered that music is much more than a collection of sounds. It's a universal language that speaks directly to our emotions, triggers our memories, fuels our intelligence, and drives our physical performance. It's an integral part of our lives, shaping our experiences, influencing our thoughts, and inspiring our actions. Whether it's making us feel, remember, think, or move, music has a profound impact on us. So keep the tunes flowing and let the music play on. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening musical journey. It's truly been a symphony of discovery, hasn't it? If you found this video informative and interesting, why not let us know by hitting the like button? Your feedback is the crescendo in our composition. If you're eager to explore more fascinating aspects of the world of music and its impact on our lives, consider subscribing to our channel. We have a whole orchestra of captivating content waiting for you. So, don't miss a beat. Hit the like button, subscribe, and let's continue this journey together. Keep the music playing.